Hola, Manuel Barrera. Uh, you know, I got this today. It's from Latinas United. I don't know who the hell they are, but anyhow, Latinas United. On the very front, it says, proud to endorse John Whitmire for Houston mayor. I don't know if those Latinas know it, but there's one Latina running for mayor and three women running for mayor. There's also two Latinos running for mayor. You know, maybe they're like Tejano Democrats, and maybe Tejano Democrats have changed, but used to I would get something from the Tejano Democrats that would be someone that I would probably not vote for because I know that they chose people based on how many members they paid to go vote for them. So basically, they bought the endorsement, and maybe the Latinas United are the same way. So how many Latinos and Latinas do I think will be elected? Back in August 27th, I wrote the following. Professor Mark Jones teaches political science at Rice University. He predicts there may be only two Hispanic candidates elected this year to single-member districts. Of course there are. You know why? Asian I. Everyone running for Asian I is Hispanic. Damn, I can get that right. I'm wondering why he couldn't be sure that there would be two Hispanics, unless there's going to be a write-in candidate. Now, Hispanics for mayor. This is interesting. You know that we actually have, I believe, three Hispanic guys and one Hispanic woman running for mayor. The only one that could have had a chance Gilbert Garcia to making a runoff. Unfortunately, we have some elected Latinas, especially Latinas, and one Latino that went with the white guy. I have no idea why they went with John Whitmire. Well, actually, I do. It may have to do with Money, maybe. But hey, ask them why they couldn't support Gilbert. Now, I'll be honest with you. I'm voting for Sheila, and I have a good reason for voting for Sheila. Because a long time ago, maybe 10 years ago, she helped my wife with a problem with the embassy in Colombia. And actually, she helped my wife by helping her daughter get a visa so she could come to the United States. Well, her daughter is now a citizen of the United States. But when no one else would help, Sheila was there and she helped. And, you know, when somebody helps me like that, or helps my wife or somebody that I care for, I'm going to be there for them. I don't care how many times it's going to be that I'm going to be there, but I'm going to be there for them. And Sheila's the type of person, in my opinion, that will be there for you. I'm not exactly very good at this presentation, but I do know that I need to move the thing. So Hispanics, Gilbert Garcia, Robert Gallegos, and Julian Martinez. At least those were the ones that had signed up when I wrote it. Anita Mama Garcia came in afterwards. And she's a good speaker. I believe she's an attorney. Now, this is my take on the Hispanics. Gilbert Garcia, the guy with the money, that is the only one that would have a chance at a runoff, Democrat. Robert Gallegos, I believe he's a throwdown Democrat, Hispanic, that got him in the race to take votes away from Gilbert Garcia. Julian Martinez, he's a Republican. I'm not sure why he's there. I don't believe the Republicans asked him to run because they want all the Hispanic votes to go to Whitmire. Controller, Orlando Sanchez. I expect Orlando Sanchez to be in a runoff. Whether he will win, I don't know. Uh, it'll be close, but Orlando Sanchez has always maintained a good relationship with Latinos and has done well in getting their votes. Would he be able to get them back out to vote? I don't know. At large seats, Conchita Reyes. We actually have two. We have Conchita Reyes and Julian Ramirez. Conchita's a Democrat, Julian's a Republican. I don't think either one of them will make a runoff. I could be surprised, but I don't think either one will make a runoff. At large, too, Holly Flynn Villaseca, I believe that's how you pronounce her last name. I believe she has a chance of making a runoff, but it's going to be close. There's Helyar, and I believe the last name is Bell, but she ran against Yolanda Jones. She's a very good campaigner, has a sufficient amount of money. Uh, so it's going to be between Holly, that the Helyar, and I'm trying to believe it's Danielle. At large three, no, Richard Cantu, I believe, will be in a runoff. Uh, well, I think he will, but can he bring out Hispanic votes? I don't know. I don't believe he can. He certainly wouldn't have the money to get him back out. I only know of one time when Latinos came out to vote at a higher percentage, or at least as high as a percentage, as the general election. And that's when Bob Lanier ran against Sylvester Turner. Other than that, I cannot recount another time where they have exceeded the percentage from the first time around. And I don't see it happening this time around. I mean, Sylvia Garcia, Carol Alvarado, Armando Wally, they don't have the stroke to get people out to vote. They just don't have it. I mean, they may think they do, but they don't have it. Uh, at large four, Rogelio Roy Morales, I believe he'll probably do fairly well, maybe somewhere between 10 to 15%. But I expect I believe that's Palmer or Plummer, will get reelected. Uh, at large, there's no Hispanic running. I believe Alcorn will probably win that race. H, Latino Mario Castillo and Cynthia Reyes. They're both Democrats. Cynthia Reyes used to be a Republican. I believe she ran a Republican for state rep not too long ago. I believe Mario Castillo is going to win that race. Joaquin Martinez should win this easily. In fact, I'm not sure why the, the guy decided to run. Jay is the other one that has a Hispanic candidate. I'm not sure why Ivan Sanchez chose to run in this district. I live in District J. Edward Pollard has been an excellent council member. They sold District J as a Hispanic Opportunity District. No, it's not. I believe it's 24, 28 at the most registered voters are Latinos, and they don't vote. In fact, I've been keeping track of District J. Out of all about 2,800 people that have voted so far in District J, about 15, maybe 16% are Latinos. So I expect, actually at large, Rogelio Roy Morales normally does fairly well. I wouldn't be surprised if he's in a runoff. He's a Republican. And ever since Donald Trump, I do not vote for Republicans. I'll cross my fingers. Both Richard Cantu and Holly Flynn Villaseca can make the runoff, and then we'll see if they can pull it off. That last one that did that was Gracie Science, and she only did it because the media went after the incumbent, and Bob Lanier also helped her. wanted to make sure she won, so that way he could break his promise about 16 single-member districts. Uh, and guess what? She won, but she was the last one, Latina, Latino, to have won an at-large seat. So we'll see. Uh, I'm recording this because if I'm right, I'm going to come back and say I was right. All those damn experts don't know. Uh, well, adios.